Good morning, my dear students. Welcome you all to this session. Today's class, we are going to continue exercise 5.2. Yes, last class itself, we have completed few of the problems of exercise 5.2. Now, we will go to the sixth problem. You can take page number 92 in your NCERT textbook. Okay, you can take page number 92. So, what is your sixth question? How many right angles do you make if you start facing south and turn clockwise to the west? So, it is the directions. So, we should find how many right angles we are facing it. Okay, when we are turning clockwise or anti-clockwise based upon their condition, how many right angles you will get it. That is your question. Okay. So, I am going to write draw this, okay. Do you remember this? North, south, east, west. This is the direction. Okay, we should find how many right angles. So, you are at south and turn clockwise to the west. So, turn clockwise to the west. So, how many right angles we are making? One right angle. How many right angles? This is one right angle. This is 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. In that I am facing only one right angle. Okay. Next, B problem. You are at south and turn anti-clockwise to east. So what you will do? You will draw the direction north, south, east, west. You are at what direction, children? North. Okay, you are at north and turns anti-clockwise direction. What is anti-clockwise? This is clockwise. This direction is anti-clockwise direction. You should reach east. This is your east, correct? So 1, 2, 3. How many right angles you are facing, children? 3 right angles, because it is in anti-clockwise direction. Okay, 1, 2, 3 right angles you are facing it. So, there is a 3 right angles. C problem. You are at west and turn to west. So, here again I am drawing the one. So, north, south, east, west. You are at west. So, you should turn towards the west, either in clockwise or anti-clockwise. So, I am going and again I am reaching west. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. How many right angles you are facing it? 4 right angles. 4 right angles. Yes. So, how many right angles, children? It is 4. You can either turn in clockwise or in anti-clockwise direction. Okay, because however you are starting from west and ending in west. Any direction is enough. Next, south and turn to north. South and turn any direction also. Here also you can use any direction. North, south, east, west. So you are at south, correct? I am going in a clockwise direction. You should reach north. You have reached north. So 1, 2. How many right angles you will face? 2 right angles. 2 right angles. Okay. So, in any direction, either you can use clockwise or anti-clockwise direction. So, 2 right angles you will get it. Understood? Next, 7th problem. Where will the hover hand of a clock stop if it starts from 6 and turn through one right angle? So, hover hand itself meaning is we should draw a clock. Yes, 12, 3, 6, 9, 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11. So, they are asking at what time it will stop when you are starting from 6. Yeah, so, the starting point is 6 and you should turn through one right angle. One right angle means how many paths you should travel? 3 paths. 3, parts. So 1, 2, 3. So you will reach at 9. Did you understand? See, since it is a clock, it will go in clockwise direction. Okay, only if they mention you in anti-clockwise direction, you should go like that. Okay, so from 6 if it is starting, if it go 3 parts, you will reach the 9. So at 9 you will reach. Okay, based upon the condition given, you will reach the 9 o'clock. Okay, next from 8 and turns 2 right angles. So again we should draw the clock. 12, 3, 6, 9. 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11. Okay. So where are you now? You are at 8. So you should turn 2 right angles. 2 right angles means how many parts? For 1 right angle, 3 parts. For 2 right angles, 6 parts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you will reach at 2 o'clock. Okay. You will reach at 2. Okay. At 2 o'clock you will reach it because you are traveling 2 right angles. You can see if I divide this, this is one right angle, this is one right angle. Okay. So 2 right angles means 6 parts. Next. Actually, this exercise is fully of same concepts. Okay. 12, 3, 6, 9, 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11. Okay. So from 10, actually you are at 10 and turn 3 right angles. 3 right angles means what? 9 parts. You should travel 9 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you will reach at 7. You will reach at what time? 7. Okay. So at 7 you will reach the, you will stop that position. Okay. Next, from 7 turns 2 straight angles. See children, 2 straight angles, not right angles. Check the question properly. It is 2 straight angles. Straight angle means what? 2 180 degrees. 2 180 degree is 2 straight angle, 2 into 180 degrees. So you will get 360 degree. 360 degree is nothing but complete angle. So first I will draw the diagram. 12, 3, 6, 9, 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11. You are at what place? 7 o'clock. So 2 straight angle. 1 straight angle means 6 parts. Upper 2 straight angle means 12 parts. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So again you will reach the 7. So it means complete rotation it will take place. I told you 360 degree. Upper it is a complete rotation. Complete angle. No, so completely it will rotate it. So at 7 o'clock itself you will reach it. Again if you start from 7 and you will reach at 7. Understood? Next is your types of angles. Okay. Okay. So last time we have discussed what is meant by right angle, straight angle, complete angle. Correct? Right angle means how many degrees it will be? It is accurately 90 degree. Straight angle how much degree it will be? It will be accurately 180 degree. Then complete angle will be accurately 360 degree. Okay. Next we will learn about the types of angles. Okay. We learn about the types of angles. What is the first type of angle? Acute angle. Acute means small. You can think like that. Okay. So angle less than 90 degree is called acute angle. Okay. So right angle means it will be like this. Correct? Yes. Straight angle means it will be like this. Complete angle means it will be like this. Yes. So acute angle will be less than 90 degree. Yes. So what are the angles? 89 degree is acute, 75 degree is acute, 35 degree is acute. So these are all the acute angles. Next, obtuse angles. Okay, obtuse angles. Angle or angles greater than 90 degree. Angles greater than 90 degree is called as obtuse angle. Okay. So obtuse means it will be greater than 90 degree. So 91 degree is obtuse, 100 degree is obtuse, 108 degree is obtuse, 110 degree is obtuse. So whatever the angle greater than 90 degree, we say that as obtuse angle. Okay. Next is a reflex angle. Next concept is what? Reflex angle. Reflex means angles greater than 180 degree. Angles greater than 180 degree. See, if it is 270 degree, it is reflex angle. 270 degree, 181 degree, 300 degree. This are all called as reflex angle. Angles greater than 180 is called as reflex angles. So acute small less than 90 degree, obtuse greater than 90 degree, reflex greater than 180 degree. Understood? This is a basic concept for this chapter. This is exercise. Okay. So there are many examples given related to this concept where we have used this in real life examples. We have used this in real life. Many problems or many day-to-day life things are based upon these angles. Okay, that is given in that examples. Okay. Next, we'll go to the exercise 5.3. Okay. 5.3, it is match the following actually. I have written only the left side questions. Right side answer we'll now try and we'll write it. Okay. So we are you have to write the answers in the textbook. Okay. Straight angle. First straight angle is there. Okay. In right side what and all it is given, less than 1/4 of the revolution. First less than 1/4 means 1/4. Okay. Less than 1/4 of a revolution. 1/4 means actually what? 1/4 of the revolution means 90 degree. Upper less than 90 degree. So which angle will give less than 90 degree for you? Which angle will give less than 90 degree? Acute angle. Correct? So we'll write the option here. Less than 1/4 of a revolution. Okay, 1/4 of the revolution means what, children? One right angle. Correct? One right angle. Do you remember this? 1/4 of the revolution means one right angle. One right angle means what? 90 degree. Upper less than 90 degree. So acute angle alone will be always less than 90 degree. Next, more than half a revolution. More than half a revolution. So more than half a revolution means what? Half means what? 1/2. Correct? 1/2 of a revolution means what? Two right angles. Correct? Two right angles. Two right angles is nothing but 180 degree. Appo more than half a revolution means more than 180 degree. So what is more than 180 degree? Reflex angle. Okay, reflex angle will be more than 180 degree. Appo you will write the option here. More than half a revolution. Okay. So reflex angle will be more than 180 degree. Next, C option. Half of the revolution. Half of the revolution means, this is how you will write half of the revolution. Half means 2 right angles. Yes? 2 right angles means what? 180 degree. So which will give you 180 degree? Straight angle. Correct? Appo you will write half of a revolution is equal to straight angle. 1/4 of the revolution. 1/4 of the revolution means, 1/4 of the revolution means what? 1 right angle. 1 right angle is 90 degree. Which will give you 90 degree? Right angle. Appo you will write 1/4 of a revolution is right angle. 1/4 of the revolution is right angle. Next, what is the next option? Between 1/4 and 1/2 of a revolution. So first I'll write here between 1/4 and 1/2. 1/4 is 1 right angle. 1/2 is 2 right angle. Correct? 1 right angle means 90 degree. 2 right angle means 180 degree. So between 90 and 180, what will be there? It is obtuse angle. So obtuse angle will be less than 90 degree, greater than 90 degree, less than 180 degree. So it lies between 90 and 180 degree. So we can write between 1/4 and 1/2 of a revolution. Okay, so we will write. You're supposed to write the options near that. Okay, so right side of half of the revolution you write 1. Okay, then right side of 1/4 of a revolution you write it as 2. Right side of less than 1/4 of a revolution write it as 3. Between 1/4 and 1/2 of a revolution you write it as 4. More than half of a revolution you write it as 5. Okay, so these all should be written in your left side. Understood? So you should write the answers in the textbook, children, using a pencil. Next problem, second question. Classify each one of the following angles as right, straight, acute, obtuse or reflex. We are going to see the diagram and we are going to classify whether it is right angle, straight angle, acute angle, obtuse angle, reflex angle. First, A option. So what is this angle? This is your angle, right? What this angle is called as? Acute angle. Write it nearby. Acute angle. Why it is acute angle? Because it is less than 90 degree. It is less than 90 degree. So we call it as acute angle. Next, what this angle is called as? Obtuse angle. Why? Because it is more than 90 degree. 90 degree means straight, so it is somewhat slide, so it is more than 90 degree. We call it as obtuse angle. See, they are asking this angle alone. See, this is straight, this is also straight, so we form a 90 degree here. So what angle? When it is 90 degree, what angle it is? It is right angle. It is called as right angle. You should write the answers, okay? D subdivision. It is like this. It is more than 180. So more than 180 degree only, no. Straight is 180. It will be beyond this 180 degree. beyond means it will be more than 180 degree. So we call it as reflex angle. What angle? Reflex angle. Next, E problem. This is one straight line. So what is this angle? This area alone they are asking. So we are getting here 180 degree because straight line, no, straight line angle will be 180 degree. So we call that angle as straight angle. Okay, what angle it is? It is straight angle. F. This angle we should find it, this angle. Both are acute angles. Okay, so we call it as acute angles because both are less than 90 degree. So we call that angles as acute angle. So once again I am recalling the answers. A option acute angle, B option obtuse angle, C option right angle, D option reflex angle, E straight angle, F acute angle. Okay, you should write the answers of first and second question from exercise 5.3 in your textbook. Okay children, so today's class we have discussed a few problems from exercise 5.2 and what are the types of angles like acute, obtuse, reflex angle. Along with that right, straight and complete angle, we have discussed this new type of angles today. And exercise 5.3, two problems we have discussed that you are supposed to write in your textbook using the pencil. I hope you all understood children. Thank you.